And ladies and gentlemen, my first guest has one of the highest-rated daytime talk shows on television. He also has a red-hot video entitled Jerry Springer, Too Hot for TV. Please welcome Jerry Springer.
Great to be back.
Thanks for coming on the program. Now, this video is hard for people to understand who haven't seen it before. These are outtakes from your show.
That's right.
When when mayhem broke loose. And mayhem breaks loose pretty much every show.
Yeah.
But like a fine...
I would hope so. Yeah, it does.
But like a fine connoisseur of good wine, you chose what you believe to be the choicest selections.
Yeah, these are the things that one day will be put in a time capsule.
Right.
And
as an explanation for what happened to America.
That's right, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Why do the apes run this planet now?
Well, actually, we're saving money for the Defense Department. Because our show is in 50 countries. So what we do now is we show our show in these countries, and all of a sudden, none of them want to take us over anymore.
No.
So we don't.
Because they think your average American is a big burly guy with a chair who's going to hit you with it.
Or a woman with ridiculously inflated breasts.
Yeah. No, that's the reason for invading, Andy. Oh. That's why they'd be here in a second.
Told you actually really were one of the first people to buy the tape.
I didn't buy it. You know? What the hell? I'm on TV. I get this stuff for free. You know?
You didn't pay any money for it?
No.
Then why did you sell it to me?
Yeah.
For $15.
I sold the dubs of it. You know? I owe you some money, but
you owe me some money.
Well, I talked to our tape researcher.
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Tape researcher.
People shouldn't know. I think it's illegal.
Oh.
You're under arrest. We should start off by showing a clip. This is just a random clip. We tried to pick one where people just had a heated argument, but there wasn't one to be found. So we chose this one. Take a look.
She is now pregnant with his child. He is now 29, 30. She is 17, and her family isn't too crazy about the notion. They think that Kenny's too old, and that for her, and they also think that he isn't able to provide for her. I think that's generally what they're saying. There's another member of the family now that has an opinion on this. Let's bring out Jim.
Curious about, because that's just a random clip, but it opens up so many questions. First of all, half the guests on this show, when they're introduced, they get a running start. They come running out. Now that guy must have started running on Sally Jesse's set to get up to speed to get on your set. And it makes me wonder, when you call these people, you tell them what this is all about. And that guy who comes running out, I'm thinking to myself...
He must have been planning,
Yeah, they told him, and he said, oh, sure, I'd like to come. And he picked out a nice sweater, and he put on his jacket, and he got makeup and probably chatted with the family backstage. And, I'm really mad at you. Well, we'll see. Good luck. And then they go, 3, 2, 1, go! And he's like, and he freaks out.
What happens, though, is...
Is there a cage and they're released? How does it work?
Well, you know how on dogs you have the correctional devices?
Right.
Yeah, well, we do that. We just buzz them right before they go out. But what happens, what slows them down...
So he just got a shock in the ass is what happened, okay.
But we never tell them exactly where the person they're after is sitting. So that slows them down. Because when they run out, when they have to go like this, because sometimes they hit the wrong person.
You know what I have to say?
What a genius.
Yeah.
See, it's
there's that extra second that's the difference between life and death.
You know what's my favorite thing is there is one clip on this tape where... It's the craziest clip, because you watch all these ones where people are actually mad at each other and they're fighting. There's one clip where a guy's sitting there, and he's like talking in an animated way, and he's saying, well, I'll tell you something, the reason I'm mad at my wife, and he just leans a little too far back, and he falls over on his own, but to make it, he realizes he's so embarrassed, he decides to get mad.
I remember that.
So he falls over on his own and gets up and goes, all right, and just picks up a chair and starts brandishing it.
Yeah.
You're like, nothing happened, guy. You fell over on your own. He just thought I meant Springer. I better turn this into a fight. Now, I have a question. I never, ever... There's one thing in this tape. We never see you getting involved in the fight in any way. In fact...
Well, I could be hurt.
Where do you... Where are you? Where do you go when the fight breaks out? Where do you go?
To the bank. No, I'm just teasing. It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm not being funny.
It's not a joke.
It's the truth.
You go to the bank.
No,
Yeah, right.
No, I don't want to get hurt, so I stand behind the audience. These people...
You get
I'm back in the audience.
You invite these old ladies to your audience, and then when a fight breaks out, you cower behind them?
Well, whereas, my mother doesn't want me getting hurt. That's the first thing. She says, Gerald, it's not good. And then plus I wear rented
Gerald?
shoes. I can reveal it now. It's my real name.
Yeah, but that's your next show. My name is Gerald.
Yeah. But no, so I'm nowhere near the fight. So I stand really behind the audience.
And I've seen sometimes you act like you can't believe a fight broke out. I don't know what happened. We got a lot of Black Panthers here and the KKK and a fight erupted.
They get along. What?
Please. I thought we were going to play Scrabble.
Why can't we just all get along?
Do you ever get depressed? Do you ever there and a fight's breaking out between two pregnant women and they're hitting each other with golf clubs and you go, oh my God,
but no,
this is depressing.
Yeah, we draw the line there. We don't let that happen. But
you draw the line?
Yeah, no golf club.
Okay.
No
well, let's talk about some of the topics here because I want to know.
You really watch this, don't you?
Yeah, I'm not doing anything in the day. I'm like a lot of other people. I'm wearing a V-neck T-shirt, boxer shorts, watching you, and then they at some point say, come on, you got to go do your show.
He says, what's wrong with you for watching this?
Yeah.
Your name is all over the damn
It's your show. He forgot for a second. Here are some of the topics, and I want to ask you about one. Here are some of the topics.
What?
Christmas with the Klan. I missed that one. I'm pregnant by a transsexual. Jerry rescues a 1,200-pound couple from what? Well, their heads are trapped in the refrigerator. Stripper wars. I broke the world sex record. My boyfriend is a girl. It happens. And this one I want to ask you, this is the title of one of your shows, I Cut Off My Manhood. Now, we're all familiar with maybe someone attacking someone else's, genitalia. I like how you start to launch in like one of the great fables. This is a story. Tuck in, little Billy. When you have a kid someday and you're reading him this, I'll tell you a story.
Yeah.
It's about the man who cut off his manhood.
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened? Well, there was this fellow who believed he was being stalked by a gay guy. And he didn't want to be stalked anymore. This is a true story. This we got out of the newspapers. This actually...
Okay. A gay man is stalking him, is infatuated with him.
Right. He's trying to get this gay man to stay away, but it's been going on for months and months, and he figures the only way to get the gay man to stop going after him is to get the gay man to lose interest. And the best way to get him to lose interest is he cuts off his own male organ. And
was he on the next day? Was he on the next day as stupidest man in the world?
Yeah.
What do you mean he did? That's not a natural solution to that problem.
Duh. Yes, it is. Gee, hey, nice.
Seriously, why? What?
If they were normal,
aren't you worried about a guy like that? That he's that? I mean, he's that crazy and he's that dumb that you're going to actually let him near you? I mean, as someone who would do that to himself?
It's his own manhood he's after, not mine. I mean, So the show is about people who are totally outrageous or situations that are outrageous. So I'm not going to, if someone calls us up with a nice, normal story, we send them to another show.
Right.
I mean, because they don't belong in our show. Our show is about things that are way over the edge. And I got to tell you, that was over the edge.
Yeah. Well, no, I disagree. I'm going to debate you on this until I win. That was perfectly reasonable. No, and there's a reason that Jerry Springer Too Hot for TV is selling better than our cassette, you know? Conan O'Brien's Awkward Silences, you know? It's a collection of all the awkward, ooh, what do I say now? Now, are you making a fortune off this thing? Because
no, I'm pretty much of an idiot, which is not much news. No, like an idiot, I signed off on it beforehand, because I wasn't crazy about doing it. I really thought it was dumb, to be honest.
How much money did you get up front then?
Hardly anything. Really. I mean,
You've got like a couple of $100, and this is the hottest selling video of all time.
Plus 10 free copies. No, but I don't.
You should have your business manager on the show and hit him with a chair.
Yeah. He's no longer a businessman.
Yeah, I don't think so. Jerry Springer's show, of course, people can see during the daytime, and it's on at lots of different times. And Jerry Springer, Too Hot for TV, is on home video, and it's available everywhere. And it's some viewing, I'll say that.
You've always been nice to me.
Yeah, thanks for coming by. Jerry Springer, everybody. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with some brand new public service announcements.